struggle to relate with her perspective that the other person is doing what they are doing on purpose. But I need to somehow find the capacity to connect with her.
I don't think she
That's
means
not
it.
the point.
Yeah, I don't think she means it. She's using that as a vehicle.
And that's one of the things that we do, I guess. Like, we skip the surface level discussion and we go to the underlying cause. Like, I'm not going to talk about, I'm like, that's irrelevant. The real reason is you're feeling this way and they're reacting, whatever. That's the underlying cause. It's not about the surface level stuff that's going on. It's not about the behavior. It's not about the branches. It's about the other stuff. When you learn to talk about the other stuff, then the surface level stuff disappears. So that's the conversations we focus on having. I don't get stuck in those, she did this and he did that, and that doesn't matter to me. I'm like, nope. The real problem is you were feeling this way and she was feeling this way. She's not feeling heard. You're not feeling connected. And when we talk about that, then they're like, yeah. And then that's when we can resolve that. Okay.
Wrap up right there and let's continue it.
I gotta
next time.
I gotta finish.
We're going to keep going all night.
I gotta finish. Sorry, guys.
No, we don't. They got to go. To be continued.
Wait.
We're going to leave it as a cliffhanger.
She has a question. Do you guys need to go or should I finish? If there's one more.
Just one more. There's just one more.
You know how long it takes Rachel to finish one more?
If you would stop talking. Just kidding. Okay, one more, but I do have to say one quick thing about connection. Exactly. I know, I'm sorry. I have to. I just want to say this because I said connection over correction, but I do want to emphasize that if you use connection through the rest of the day, preemptively, that also helps.
Yeah.
So you don't have to wait until there's something to be corrected to connect. Connect throughout the day. Look at them when they're talking to you. Put your phone down when they come up next to you. Like, touch them, play, wrestle, cuddle. Do all of those things consistently, regularly, because that's going to build connection, which then prevents correction.
Yep.
It prevents the need for correction. Okay? That's all I wanted to say. Oh, delight in your child. Delight in your child. Literally. Like, be excited that they're alive. Be excited to see them. Be happy. All of that's part of it. Okay, the last one.
60 seconds.
Repair and rebuild. So that means doing the things that we need to do to repair the gaps, to repair the distance. That means apologizing. And sometimes we need to apologize for things that maybe we feel like we don't need to apologize for. Because we're the parent, we feel like we did what we should have, we feel like we said what we had to. But if they feel hurt and disconnected, we have to acknowledge that. And that's hard to do. To say, you're right, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Because it hurt you. And I could have and should have done it differently. So it worked better for you. Right? We're simply we're acknowledging that pain, and that like opens them up to receiving more from us. So we have to acknowledge that. One of the ways that we have to do this as well is we have to like reparent ourselves, right? Because as we're going through this process, we're realizing, oh, well, I'm doing this because of my mom, or because my dad did this, or because I was treated this way as a child. I mean, that's coming up with a lot with that, the father-son that Greg told you about. He recorded the conversation. Like, that's one of the things really coming up with the dad, is that his dad was mean and controlling and bossy and hurtful. And so as a result, he has all those wounds that he's now passing to his children. We have to reparent and heal our own wounds. Because when we do, that's going to help us better parent our children. And more importantly, break those generational patterns and cycles, and so that we can now give them the tools to have better skills to handle these things. And then, we just have to help them understand that, because I think there's a key piece here. When our children and this is true because it also happens with the relationship between women and men. There's this aspect to women where, and we've talked about this a lot, where we're the ocean, we're the storm. And one of the things we need to know as the storm is that our husband is not going to reject us. That when I'm at my worst, he's still going to be there for me. But this has to be true with our kids. They need to know that when they're at their worst, we are there for them. We love them. Now, that doesn't mean we have to accept and allow the behavior, but they need to know that we still accept and love them. So ultimately, that's what it's about. It's like, I'm here for you. I accept you. It's human to feel this way. Let me show you together how to move through this. Let me show you together how to process this. But it's done from a place of acceptance rather than of judgment and rejection. Because often that's what punishment feels like. It feels like
Rejection.
I'm being rejected. Just like if I came to my husband with my scariest, biggest emotions and he was like, oh, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm going to put you in another room and time out. I'm going to, whatever,
Punish you for feeling big emotions.
Yeah. Like none of us want to be treated that way. And so that's also true for our kids. They need to feel like they're still accepted by us.
You
Still loved.
You women get this because you have big emotions. And when you have big emotions, I mean, what if you got punished for having big emotions? What if you got sent into solitary confinement? You get this. So when your kids have big emotions, reassure them that they're not bad and they're not broken.
Mm-hmm.
They're just experiencing something big, and then give them some tools and strategies to get through it and to prevent it. Okay. Let's wrap up. Thank you guys. We're way over. But this is good stuff. Super important stuff. Okay. Great comments. Great questions. We'll carry on again next time. Love you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. Reach upward.